Hobbies are the things that we usually do during our leisure time. These can be the things that make us happy, relax, and give us satisfaction or pleasure when we are doing it. I am Andrea Tabunan, and for this presentation, I am going to show you my top 3 habits that I've been doing since I was a child. One of my top 3 habits is journaling. I think my passion for writing started during my second grade. I love writing and giving letters to my family and friends whenever there is an occasion like birthdays, Valentine's Day, Christmas, etc. I became serious in writing in my journals when I was in 4th grade, and it continued up until now. I can write anything in my journal, whether it is a good or bad memory, because it depends on the person who's writing. Some people may only write their good memories, and others may write all the events that made an impact on their life. Like me, my journal is like a roller coaster ride where it consists of happy, sad, angry, or satisfying events in my life. I write every happy and good memory that happened in my life because these are the kind of memories that I want to keep for the rest of my life. I tend to write in my journal when I get high grades, when I bond with my family and friends, when I have a moment with my crush, and when I achieve my dreams in life. And when I feel sad about something, I also write it in my journal. When I got a low score in my exam, when I had an argument with my friends, and when I got disappointed about something. Those sad and bad memories are also part of me. That's why I also include it in my journal. And as I grow up, I know that I will learn from these memories. Writing in my journal really helped me through different stages of my life. There are times where I can tell my problems to other people, or I am too shy to share my happy events in life. And through my journal, I've got to release my feelings of happiness, anger, or sadness, and it really helped me to not overthink those problems and be free from any pain. Having a journal is like having a best friend that always listens to you. I can write anything in my journal, like I can say anything to my best friend. Like a real best friend, my diary is always there with me during my happiest moments and also comforts me when I am feeling blue. Though it doesn't reply back, my journal is just there to listen to my stories and rants in life. Another one of my 3 hobbies is watching Korean dramas and listening to Korean songs. I started this hobby when I was in 5th grade, at a young age you may say, and no one influenced me to love these Korean dramas and Korean songs. I think it was love at first sight when I first saw my first ever Korean drama on ABS-CBN channel. From my perspective, I can say that watching K-dramas is not just a hobby for me, but it has become an important part of my life. I have been doing this since my childhood, and I have so many childhood memories that I remember until now that have connection with K-dramas that I know for sure will never be forgotten as I grow old. There are different genres of Korean dramas, but for me to classify them into 2, of course we have Korean dramas with happy endings and sad endings. Both kinds of dramas have their own lessons and stories to share. That's why it is good to watch them because those life lessons can also be applied in our life, like what I've been doing. It's been almost 9 years since I started watching Korean dramas. I have watched different genres from rom-com, thriller, horror, love story, sci-fi, and many more. But the genre that I love the most is rom-com. I enjoy watching rom-com K-dramas not because it gives me joy and it has only light problems that will not make me really sad. For me, listening to music is one of the escapes from the chaotic world. And because of my fondness for K-dramas, almost all of my favorite songs are from their soundtracks, and it led me to explore different genres of Korean songs. I became a fan of their K-pop groups and solo artists that consist of almost 70% of my everyday playlist. Sometimes there are people who make big issues when they hear someone is fond of K-drama or Korean songs because they said that we must first love our own. But for me, liking other countries' culture will not make me forget for being a Filipino. It's just that we have our own preferences and likes, and all of us should respect and understand that. Another one of my top 3 hobbies is learning foreign languages. My first motivator of learning languages is because I want to thoroughly understand the Korean dramas that I have been watching. And as I started this hobby, I started to explore and try learning other languages other than Korean. It started during the year 2019 when I thought, what if I should try learning Korean since I've been exposed to it for a very long time. This led me to download an app that teaches me how to write and speak the Korean alphabet. I started to watch different videos of local Korean people who teach the different principles of learning Hangul. Since I started learning Korean, when I watch K-dramas or listen to Korean songs, I now carefully listen to it and understand what they are saying, for me to really absorb their language and for me to be more familiar with the conversations they are in, and also apply what I have been studying from the videos or apps that I'm using. Because of this hobby, I became fond of watching videos of people who are capable of speaking in different languages. Because I know that from watching these videos, I can learn tips and advice from them on how I can effectively learn the languages that I want to learn and how I can fluently speak each of them. After those years of learning Korean, sometimes it's not a problem for me to watch K-dramas without English subtitles because I can now really understand them, the feelings, the meaning through their language. Although it's still hard to speak fluently, this is a great start for me in achieving my first objective in learning foreign languages. For now, I am focusing on Asian languages, like Korean and also Chinese that I started learning this month. But still, it's a long process of learning. But as I grow up, I know that I will explore more different languages from different cultures for me to be capable of communicating with the different nationalities around the globe. For me, hobbies are not just the things that make us happy and satisfied. It also helps us to find our own path in life. These are the things that will make us explore the different things around us that we never expect that we'll be doing because of these hobbies. Let's do what we love and love what we do because it will help us to find real happiness in our life. Thank you.